Hey guys, it's Chris with Double Eagle Gunworks, and we're out here on the range today, and we're going to be looking at the Ruger SR22. I've had this gun for a year or so, and it's actually been on the market for a good while now. But it's a very nice little 22 long rifle semi-auto pistol. Works great. I do CWP classes, and the students that don't have guns or who are brand new shooters really love this gun. It's easy to shoot, and it's easy to get on target. It's got some nice adjustable sights on it. For the money, it's a great little gun. So let's load it up and do a little shooting, and then we'll talk more about it. So the magazines, it came with two magazines, and both have a little pinky extension on them. 10 round magazines like most standard 22 long rifle pistols. And so let's go ahead and load her up. And it's got the thumb on the I don't know what you want to call it, follower, so that you can pull the follower down and be able to load the magazines easier. Go ahead and get another magazine loaded up so we have some ready. And it's real easy to load these magazines with that thumb attachment for the follower. You can just pull it down, and you don't have to push it in with your thumb to load this one. And the ammo that we're using today is some SK pistol match 22 long rifle ammo. Some I picked up, I think I got this from Midway USA. Haven't used this one before, but it is a I think it's a 40 grain bullet in the cartridge, and it doesn't give you a speed rating either, but I think this one's supposed to be, when I was reading online about it, it's supposed to be about 1050 to 1100 feet per second on this one. Okay, the gun itself, it has a safety on it, and it also works as a decocker. Well, you got to have the. It's also got the trigger that you can't pull the trigger on this one or even cock it if you don't have the magazine in it. So when you load a magazine up and rack it, then the safety also works as a decocker for the pistol as well. So when the safety is down, it's in the safety position. When it's up and you see red, it's in the fire position. So let's go ahead and do a little shooting. Okay, this gun has no recoil at all, as most 22s don't, but it's a very easy to shoot gun. The trigger is very nice on it, very smooth trigger, and in the double action mode, where it's when you're having to pull it all the way back, not a very hard trigger pull at all, and in single action, it's a very light trigger on this one, very easy to shoot. Drop the magazine and run another magazine through it. Okay guys, with the SK ammo that we're using in this pistol today, it cycled fine, didn't have any problems with it, didn't run the full box through it, just trying to conserve ammo with the way things are going right now and the cost of ammo. Just wanted to see how it would perform a little bit. But this gun, if it can be a little bit finicky depending on the ammo, but if it's a good quality ammo, and this appears to be a good ammo because I didn't have any issues with the 2 magazines that I ran through it. Of course, you would want to, before you decided on an ammo for any type of gun, you'd want to run a few boxes through it to make sure that everything cycled properly. You didn't have any hang-ups with the gun. But for the couple of magazines that I took through this one, the SK appears to be a nice ammo, and we'll look at the target here in just a minute, see how the groupings and everything were on that. Now, if you're looking for a carry gun, I talked about that my students like to use this one for the CWP courses because it's real easy to carry, or real easy to shoot rather. But if you're looking for a carry gun, I wouldn't necessarily use this gun for a carry gun just because it is a 22 long rifle. It's easy to shoot, but with the 22, it's going to take more accurate shot placement and, of course, more rounds to be able to equal any kind of stopping power that you would have with a bigger cartridge, whether it be 9mm, 40, 45, or any of the other handgun calibers that you would want to use. Use the caliper to measure the bullet, not to it's not the caliber itself. But anyway, this one I wouldn't recommend it for concealed carry, but if it's the only thing that you can comfortably shoot and that you feel confident with using as far as getting on target, then by all means use what you're comfortable shooting, because if you're not comfortable shooting the gun, then you're not going to carry it with you, and it's going to defeat the whole purpose of having a CWP, because you're not going to carry the gun with you, so you're still not going to be protecting yourself, even if it's just with the 22. So if that's what you're comfortable with, then by all means, again, use the 22. But if you're comfortable shooting a bigger caliber, then I would recommend going with a bigger caliber for a concealed weapon caliber gun, just to be able to have a little more stopping power than the 22. And if you're not comfortable shooting a gun, no matter what caliber it is, we offer classes to other than just CWP courses, where you can come out and we will do individual lessons with you, or we can do group classes to get people more comfortable shooting handguns. We've got a women's basic handgun course that we're putting in the mix right now, so it'll be just ladies, and get out here and we'll shoot a few different guns, let people get a little more comfortable shooting the different guns that we have here at the range to be able to shoot. Okay, this is the grouping with the SK ammo out of the SR22. You can see it fairly tight grouping there. Had a few little outliers and one up high that I must have pushed a little bit, but overall pretty tight group. So the SK ammo, I would say, is good ammo to use, and especially for target shooting, and gets fairly nice groups that get everything pretty close together. So I'd recommend it. So if you're looking for a 22 semi-auto pistol, this is a great option for you. It's again made by Ruger. It's the SR22, and it's very easy to manipulate. The slide is very easy to pull back. Just takes a couple of fingers, so it's really easy to rack the slide on this one, and it's got a thumb safety. If you're looking for one with a safety on it, then this is a good option for you. And it's just real easy to manipulate this gun. You've got the grip on it can be changed out. It's got a flatter grip that comes with it, so you can just pull this one off and put the other one back on. If you look at the video that we did about grips, you can see me changing the video on this one, changing the grip in the video. That's a little bit better. But take a look at that video and you can see me changing that out. But the as you can see on the side here, the safety is actually ambidextrous. So if you're a lefty, then you got the be able to get to the safety on it, as well as the magazine release. The magazine release is ambidextrous as well. So the only thing that is specifically on the left-hand side of the gun is the slide release. So a lefty would be very comfortable shooting this gun as well. And with the very light recoil that it has, and the just the ease of manipulation, it's a great little starter gun. Anybody that is wanting to get into shooting but might think they were afraid of using something that was a little bit bigger gun that had more recoil to it, or if you're a younger, like a teenager or something, you're wanting to get into getting them into doing some shooting, this would be a great gun to start people off with that's just getting into shooting, because there is no recoil at all really on this gun. Very easy to handle, and it's a great little gun. So check out doubleeaglegunworks.com for more information, and like and subscribe down at the bottom.